Dear God, let this woman be our main villain. Cue title scene. We all know when there is something to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, I talk about it. And today I am talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, Episode 8. And why, you may ask? Because this episode did something I did not see coming, and it's something very interesting. But I do feel it is important to bring up what happened in last week's episode. I didn't feel it necessary to do a video on that because I thought the episode was more of a setup, and I had a feeling we'd get more of a story to what's going on in this one, as we do. Essentially, if you didn't watch, and again, spoilers ahead, it was, Yugioh tries to spy on Sawatori, and then this dark Yugioh-looking dude shows up with a Dark Rebellion XC Dragon thing, whatever. And of course, naturally, the guy beats Sawatori, and we follow up with this episode. And I was really worried because Yugioh's really annoying. Like, it's just that. She's very bratty in her attitude. I get what they're going with, but I don't like the whole hitting everyone. I don't get the fan thing. It's just like, it's just been done so many times at this point, and no one likes it to begin with. It's just to work in a little stupid slapstick. But based on this episode, I like this character now. They actually did a really good job with her in these past two episodes. Even though, yeah, it is distracting having that slapstick element in there, I get what they're going for, and I respect what they're doing, and they're doing a good job. She's the person who always tries to keep a handle on things, keep things under control, be helpful, do all this. But now she's just witnessed something that's out of her control and doesn't really make sense with this dark clone Yugioh thing. And I think it's a really fascinating idea, and the actress really kills it in this episode, and I really felt for her. And I'm glad there wasn't really any comedy in this one besides the donut thing. And I thought that was even funny too, but what was good about it was that you don't need to shoehorn a character's joke in every episode, especially when it's a joke that's, easy to just work into a random scene. I like the idea that we just focused on her from the drama perspective. That uneasiness of seeing something very strange and that kind of disturbed her, and how that's confusing her, and how, really for the first time since we've been in this series, she's not in control and doesn't understand what's going on to the complete degree. And that's really interesting to watch. But I will say this, though. It does get pushed to the background because of the villain who I'm hoping this is we get introduced to. That's right. We meet Hipster Kaiba's mom in this one. And when I first saw her in like a little picture or something, or a teaser, I thought, oh no, this woman's going to be so annoying and stupid. She does a great job. I'm seriously hoping this is our main villain for the season. Over the course of one episode, she succeeds in running the gambit of seeming intelligent, kind, scary, disturbing, and then back to intelligent and clever again. She seemed like someone who was planning, calculating. She's manipulating everyone. She's manipulating everything. It also allows you to possibly work in the drama that's going to come in with Hipster Kaiba, as we probably learn there's more going on here than meets the eye. I love the idea of calling back to Yugioh's father being an actual thing here, instead of just something that's seeded in once in a while like it was with Yuma. I loved the way that was done, handled. Sadly, Yugioh doesn't do much in this episode, but again, there's not much for him to do. And again, I just can't get over how well this villain looks. I really hope she stays our main villain. She's very much like Yugioh from Kill La Kill, only with a higher budget and less rainbows. And I thought that was a great villain in that. I think this is a great villain for this. I think she seems intelligent. And hell, look at the three duelists she's got. One of them looks like freaking Spanish Satsuki, for Christ's sake. If that's not a cool, fun little reference for those of us nerds, what isn't? I thought this episode was great. I thought it's setting up good things. And hell, we get to see an actual meta deck for once next week. Who doesn't want to see that, and who's never want to see that? Granted, I thought this kid was going to use Shaddles because he looks like a Shaddle monster. But what do you think this looks like? In the comment section below, give me your thoughts on this episode or anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 related. And as always, click to like and click to subscribe, because if next week's episode is any good, you bet I'll have something to say about it.